Are you ready to have your website get found by the right people? Are you looking to rank at the top of Google so you get more traffic to your website? Are you ready to learn how to use SEO and content marketing to grow your organic traffic? If so, you are in the right place, my friend. Welcome to the Simple SEO Content Podcast. And welcome back to the Simple SEO Podcast. I'm so glad that you are here with me today. And today we're going to jump in and we're going to start talking about how to build that content marketing funnel for your business, how to really create this SEO-friendly content funnel that's going to drive rankings and traffic for you. So we've talked a lot about this in different ways recently. We've talked about how you can use your content to grow your email list, how you can get traffic to your website without having to be on social media. Today, I want to kind of walk through how we do all of this and create that funnel. So let's think about an organic marketing funnel. So a marketing funnel is something that helps us bring traffic into our business, and then we nurture that traffic. We collect their email addresses, and then we nurture them and we turn them into hopefully buyers. Hopefully they become customers ultimately. So they kind of work their way through the funnel. At the very top, they're learning who we are. They're finding us first off. Then they're finding out that we might be able to help them with their problem. But they have to get to know us and they have to start to trust us. There's definitely a big concern, especially in today's economy, with people feeling like they can trust you. They want to know that they're investing their money in a good place, whether you have a $10 product or you are a realtor, whether you're offering coaching plans that are thousands of dollars a month, or you have a $47 course. The reality is people are concerned about getting burnt because it's expensive. The world is expensive today. So we have to be careful. We have to help people feel confident and comfortable that they're making the right decision when they buy from our business. So how do we do this? We create content that helps them get to know us and like us and trust us and builds that connection between that potential customer and our business or us. So when we're doing this, there are a few ways that we can bring traffic into our organic funnel. So the ways that I teach would be our blog or our website, and our podcast. Those are the medians that I teach. You can also potentially drive traffic into your organic funnel from social media if you're trying to build your business on social media. But if you're trying to build website traffic, social media is not going to do it, at least organic social media. That's where you would need to focus on paid social media in order to drive traffic to your website. But for now, we're not talking about paid traffic. We're only focused on organic. So this is where we're going to really get in from a content strategy standpoint, and we're going to try to find content ideas and topics that are appealing to our potential customer with their search demand. So that's where you really need to understand SEO and understand SEO keyword research, because keywords are the most important part of SEO, and keywords are now moving way beyond just Google. For years, Google was the only place we really worried about keywords and optimization and all of that. But now in 2024, keywords are important on Pinterest, they're important on Instagram, they're important on TikTok, they're important on YouTube, they're important on Google, and they're important in your podcast. So there are so many places that we use keywords. And what's interesting is the keyword that you choose for Google is not going to be the same keyword that you're going to use for your podcast. And it's probably not going to be the same keyword that you're going to use for Instagram or TikTok or YouTube. Like there's different nuances to how we do keyword research depending on the platform or the search engine that we're trying to optimize for. But you are going to start, let's just start with our blog as our main content piece, our website, our blog. So we're going to look for ideas there that we can, at least this is how I do it. I look for ideas that are helpful to you. I look for content topics that I can teach on that are related to the areas of my business. So I talk about business strategy. I talk about SEO, so things like SEO tips, SEO keywords. I talk about podcasting. I talk about email marketing, and I talk about kind of organic marketing overall. I don't do much on social media, so I don't really talk about social media. I have a few old blog posts that are social media, but I'm not creating a lot of that today. So those are really the areas that I focus on. So what you want to think about is, what are maybe 4, I always recommend 4 just because it's easier. What are maybe 4 topic areas that you could touch on that are related to your business, that your ideal customer would be interested in, that could provide value and help them? So you want to break your business down into 4 areas. From there, you want to plan on creating content each week. 1 post per week is really all you need to do. If you have the bandwidth to do more, fantastic, because each post that you create gives you additional opportunities if you've done the SEO the right way and chosen the right keywords and used them where Google's going to look and all of that. It gives you the potential to rank more for more keywords, which gives you ultimately the potential to have even more traffic coming to your website. But you just have to start with 1. So you're going to have 1 post per week. You're going to write on each of those 4 topics over the course of the month. So you're going to write on each of those 4 topics once a month. That way you have something that relates to the different people or the different interests on your list. If you don't have a list yet, we're going to talk about that in a minute because we're going to build that list. So we're going to create 4 posts. We're going to do a little bit of SEO keyword research to get some ideas. What could we write about? What are people searching for? What are they interested in? Then we're going to write a really great piece that's focused on our customer. We are not focusing on the search engine. We're focused on our customer. Then we're going to optimize it for the search engine. Now, if you're not sure how to optimize it, go ahead, do yourself a favor. Just make this easier. Grab my free beginner's SEO guide. It's on the freebies tab on the website. That's etchmarketing.com/freebies. That's going to walk you through what each of the SEO elements are and how you format them for Google on whatever blog post that you're creating. While you're there, go ahead and sign up for SEO 101. It's the free class. It's going to give you even a little more insights into it. And then it's going to give you an introduction to simple SEO content. If you're thinking you really want to do this, I want you to join that class because it's going to let me work closer with you and help guide you through this and make sure that you're getting results for the work that you're putting in. So you're going to create your content. Then you're going to let that content start to do its trick, and it's going to start to rank on Google and it start to get traffic. And now we have people coming in from your blog. We're going to do the same thing with your podcast. Now, your podcast topics should be pretty much the same as your blog. So you're going to record your podcast episodes with information that's similar to what's on your blog post for that particular thing. Now you're going to understand, I want you to understand that you're going to have different keywords. Your podcast show notes blog post is going to use a Google SEO keyword, but your podcast episode titles and descriptions and stuff like that, they're going to use a podcast SEO keyword, and it's not the same keyword in most instances. Okay. I just want you to understand that. If you want to learn how to do podcast SEO so you get the visibility, you grow your show, you can monetize it, all of that, take simple podcast SEO, and I break that down and show you how to find podcast keywords and then where to use them on your show and each episode and all of that. It's a lot faster and easier than Google SEO. It's a good starting point. And then we also bring in the Google SEO through simple SEO content. So get started with podcast. If you have that, do the Google one for the website and the blog. We'll get you really going, building this great foundation for your business. Now we've got people coming. We're growing the podcast visibility, which is organic. We're growing the blog through Google. We've got more people starting to find us. Now we need to create that email freebie. So there's a blog post and a podcast episode recently about using SEO to grow your podcast or SEO to grow your email list. That's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to find an email freebie that's a really good opt-in or freebie for your audience, something that they're interested in. It's going to help them. It's kind of the next step in the process. Kind of like I said, grab the beginner's SEO guide. It's going to walk you through how to do this rather than me having to tell you 16 times on the podcast. Just go get it. You can print it off. It's right there. You get it in exchange for your email address. The same thing with the free SEO class. SEO 101, you share your email address, and then you're able to have access to that class, which is going to help you and benefit you. That's what you want to do. Now you have traffic coming in from your blog and your podcast. They're coming to your website, or they're coming to get your freebies. Now they're signing up for your email list. Now you have this beautiful content marketing funnel that's all organic. Now they're on your email list, and you can continue to connect with them and nurture them and tell them about sales and promotions periodically. Don't overdo the sales and promotions. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants those every single day. Okay. Once in a while. Serve, then promote. Serve, then promote. You want to serve more than you promote. Okay. So now you've got traffic coming in, you've got website traffic and podcast traffic, and you're growing your email list. And you, my friend, have a beautiful content marketing funnel, organic marketing funnel. It's all fueled by SEO content. What you're creating for your blog is what's fueling it. Now, you know, I don't do social media, so I'm not creating clips and reels and things like that. If you love it, you want to do social media for your business, you can also use these same blog posts and podcast episodes to fuel your social media. You can create reels and clips and static images and all of that from the same content that you're creating for the blog and the podcast, and you can repurpose it on social. If it works for you, that is fantastic. I don't get enough traffic back to my website from the social media channels for me to spend the time doing it, because the social media apps are not designed to send traffic to your website. They're designed to keep people on the app. So your visibility is low, and your social media, like organic social media, sends almost no traffic to websites. In fact, SEO sends 1,000% more. Yeah, that was not an error. 1,000% more traffic gets to websites from SEO, from search engine optimization through Google, than from organic social media. So for me personally, I don't do organic social media. I do supplement a little bit with ads, but I don't do a ton of ads either. So if you are ready to create a content marketing funnel, an organic marketing funnel for your business, if you're ready to focus on your website and blog, you need simple SEO content. That's at etchedmarketing.com/yes. If you are ready to launch, or you already have a podcast and you want to grow the visibility for that show and increase your audience and get more traffic to your website, that's at etchedmarketing.com/enroll. If you have any questions, let me know. Bye for now. I'll see you back here next week. That's all for today's episode of the Simple SEO Content Podcast. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you visit my website, etchedmarketing.com, and visit the freebies tab. Right there, you're going to find the SEO Content Quick Start Guide along with the free SEO class. So you'll have everything you need to know to get started with SEO and content marketing. Then do me a favor, if you wouldn't mind, if you would do a rating and a review of this podcast on your favorite platform. That would really help spread the message, and I do greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions, you can always DM me on Instagram at Etched Marketing Academy, and I will see you right back here next week.